What's going on, everyone? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another COD mode video. So today I want to discuss something that I actually discussed a while back, like almost maybe like a year ago. And I was actually talking about how I thought that, legendary camos were going to be able to have, our completionist camos equipped alongside them. If you want to put Damascus on your court jester, or if you want to put, diamond on, let's say, the Holger mythic. And at first, I thought it was just a glitch. I thought, maybe that's something that wasn't really going to happen, or, but there was a part of me that thought, maybe this can happen at some point. Maybe they're just working on it. And, as time passed by, we were starting to see that, the diamond camo on some legendary weapons were starting to be a little bit more well developed. Well, that video actually made like over maybe 20,000 views, which was actually one of my most viewed videos on my channel. And it was actually pretty amazing to me, because I know a lot of you guys are curious about this, because I'm sure some of you guys have got diamond on some of your weapons and you want to use it on any legendary skin that you want. So of course, like I think before season 6 started, they did state that, us seeing it on the, I guess on the created class system, it was a mistake, or it was like a bug. So like apparently we were not supposed to see that, so they removed it. And now ever since the season 6 update, we're no longer able to see how diamond looks like on certain legendary weapons on the gunsmith. And like I said, this also applies to mythic weapons as well as epic weapons. Of course, I did take a look at the Holger. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, I kind of forgot because I kept doing retakes. But I did take a look at the mythic Holger and how it looks like if you were able to put it on diamond, and believe it or not, it looked like it was completed. It looked like it was designed perfectly and it was ready to be used by anyone. But of course, like I said, we were not able to equip our camos on them. So like I said, it was kind of a confusing situation, because there was just so much time that passed and we never really got the feature, yet it always looked like it was being worked on in the background. It was kind of like one of the biggest mysteries in the game for me, because, like maybe 8 seasons, probably more, have passed since like I first discovered that, and nothing has happened. And like I just assumed that maybe it was just a bug, or maybe they're just working on it, but it's taking them a while, because obviously there's just hundreds of skins in this game that they would have to apply each and every single completionist camo on. So I mean, keep in mind also, now they would have to apply it with ether crystal as well. And like I said, it wasn't until like season 5 or around the end of it that they stated that it was just a glitch and we're not supposed to see it, so they removed it in season 6. And after that, like my thought of it ever coming out just pretty much diminished. So like I guess, like, because they pretty much confirmed it was a glitch, but now here we are in the season 8 beta, and now it's back, but it's in an even more completed form, like to the point where you're actually able to equip any completionist camo you want on any legendary skin, and even epics. Obviously they could have just said that if they needed more time to work on it, but apparently they don't. And here we are in season 8 and we could actually see how they look like. I mean, it's kind of left me confused. Like, is it gonna happen or is it not gonna happen? Like, they have to pick one, because I mean, I've been, like, a lot of people have been wanting this for a very long time, and obviously they want it because, I mean, in Modern Warfare you were able to put your completionist camos on your blueprints, and that also applied to Cold War, so why can't that happen here, right? So it's been a question that a lot of people have wanted answer to, and a lot of people have wanted this feature to be a thing ever since completionist camos have come out. And they've always given us like just weird answers. They said like, oh yeah, we're looking in on it. Oh yeah, we don't have any news from the developers or anything like that. So it's like, I mean, it's like either you're working on it or you're not, man. I don't know. It's this whole situation's become very confusing for me, and I just don't want people to get their hopes up, and then once this thing is released, it's not even gonna be a feature. It's like I don't want people to have like, I don't want to give people false hope. And I know I said that in the stream yesterday that I don't really believe that it's gonna be coming, because I mean, like, if it didn't come out before, why would it come out now, right? Like, why would they suddenly have a change of heart and just actually release a feature like this, right? I mean, of course, I mean, we're having weapon prestiges, we're having all these features come out for season 8, having the ability to put our completionist camos on our legendary weapons, it just seems like it's too good to be true. And as I said before, I mean, like, if they didn't release it before, why would they release it now? You know? I mean, they could have done it earlier with a lot less skins and have it over with, like, immediately. But they didn't. None of them had, you know, diamond camo, or none of them were able to put, you know, Damascus on it. With the exception of legendaries, of course. But, I mean, like I said, why now? But of course, that's just me being skeptical. I mean, this is something that I've always wanted for a long time, because, hey, I spent over like $6,000 fucking dollars in this game for legendary skins and mythic skins in general, and which, keep in mind, I probably spent more since I upgraded all of my mythic skins to level 8. And like, I would expect to be able to put, you know, my completionist camos on them, right? At least make them more worth using. But it never happened. So yeah, I mean, of course, I'm a little skeptical about it, but I mean, who can blame me? Or who can blame anyone for being skeptical? And I've said before, like in previous videos, where, I mean, they didn't have to work on it all at once, right? They could have, like, first done the legendaries, then updated later to do the mythics, and then later on eventually get done with all the epics that get released. I mean, they could have, you know, done it like by increments. But I don't know what's going on, and maybe I'm wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong, and I hope that this is an actual feature for Season 8. But I don't know, it feels, like I said, it feels too good to be true. And also, I don't want to give you guys false hope. I'm not just going to sit here and be like, oh yeah, this is getting released for Season 8, but then it just doesn't happen, and everyone's just all down because of it, right? So like I said, just don't expect too much, man. I really don't expect it to come out. If anything, I would expect it to maybe come out like in Season 10 or something like that, when there's another major update. But who knows, maybe they worked on all of them, because based on what I saw, a good majority of these skins looked like they were complete with, you know, their completionist camos. I mean, there was a picture with the M16, the Valentine one, and Diamond looked properly. I mean, it looked so perfect on the weapon. So maybe they have been working hard on it, but who knows? Or maybe that's going to be a feature that we have to unlock through the weapon prestige. I don't know. There's also something I have to keep in mind, that the person that made this video was on the Season 8 beta, but he only showed off a few legendary skins. Like, I think he showed off the Valentine M16. They also showed off the M4 Court Jester, as well as the AK-117 Meltdown. But of course, like, even with all this, it's still not enough to convince me otherwise, because I mean, like I said, there's so many skins in this game, and I mean, designing all of them with each camo in mind must be a bitch. So I don't know, I don't really expect this to be released with Season 8, but maybe later on down the line, maybe before we get like another refresh, or maybe even in Season 10. But as of right now, I'm just kind of having low hopes for it, because I just don't want to be down in the dumps when I figure out that it's not going to be a thing after all. And remember when we were supposed to get gold attachments for our diamond camos, like, you know, golden red dot sights, golden foregrips, or even suppressors, and that never happened. But keep in mind, it is in the game, but it's just not properly programmed. But I did see that in the Season 8 test server, thanks to the data miner hole on, like, Discord. So maybe, like, it's gonna come back, maybe they fully fixed it and it's gonna be released for Season 8, and that's something I would believe a little bit more. But, you know, having the ability to put your completionist camos on your mythics and legendaries, even as of right now, it still seems too far-fetched. But yeah, hoping I'm wrong, I really do. But as of right now, I can't really say anything because it's still too soon. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you think it's going to come out or not? And let me know your reason why. So yeah, anyways, have a wonderful day, guys, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.